Network Entertainment.
Welcome to Lecheng Pag-ibig To.
New episode every Wednesday.
Another episode of Lecheng Pag-ibig To in our new studio, the Spotify studio, the Pod Network studio. Thank you so much. Hope you guys are enjoying the setup, the conversations with myself and DJ Chacha. And today, before we get to our letter, it's something about taking chances.
Wow. One more
life.
chance ang feels. Okay.
We also want to remind you guys to click the follow button
True.
sa Spotify para alam nyo pag may bagong episodes kami, you're gonna be alerted. But normally we drop our new episodes.
Every Wednesdays ng 6 in the morning, and we have a new group page in Facebook.
Yes.
Pwede kayo mag-join doon.
Please,
Actually,
the community, para
wala pa siya
mapag-usap
masyadong
tayo.
laman. Bago pa lang to. Lecheng Group to. Tama? Lecheng Group to. Yun ang tama ba ako, Jazz? Nasaan si Jazz? Basta yun, Lecheng Group to. And then, can we just say thank you to everyone on Facebook dahil nag 100,000,
Yes!
more than 100,000 actually, likes on Facebook.
Congrats.
Maraming salamat sa mga nag-aabang ng episode natin dyan kasi ina-upload din natin yung
The full
buong
episode.
episode.
So for those who
Thank
want to know,
you.
yes, you can watch it. If you don't have Spotify, you can also watch the entire episode on our Facebook page. And please do follow din sa Facebook and send us your letters, problems, issues, things you want to discuss, life realizations.
True.
Lagyan nyo lang dyan. Kami na bahala makipag-usap sa inyo dito sa podcast. And on that note, a letter coming in from Anthony.
Uy.
And hindi ko na papatagalin to kasi na-appreciate ko siya. He has been a supporter, listener of the podcast all the way from California.
Wow, layo. So Englisher to. Go push,
Oo.
papi.
All right, here we go. Good day, DJ Sam, DJ Chacha. I'm a big fan of the podcast all the way from California. Tago nyo lang ako sa pangalang Anthony for now. I have been living in the US po since 2013. I am turning 26 this year, and I basically spent half my life here in America. Anyways, may dilemma po kasi ako. I've been in a 1-year relationship with my boyfriend. Okay? Before kami nag-celebrate ng 1 year, nag-move in kami. 9 months to, no? When we were 9 months, we already moved in. I can confidently say na he's the best thing that's ever happened to me. That guy made me realize to be closer to my family, and he's my best friend through it all. Ito na nga problema ko. Natatakot ako, baka pagtagal-tagal ng relationship, maghiwalay kami. And I know that if that happens, I am gonna be devastated. Baka hindi ko kayanin. Background. Before this relationship, I was in a 3-year relationship where I had to beg para lang hindi ako iwan because I don't know how to live a life without my ex, that person. It took me such a long time to recover. So, natatakot ako mangyari ulit yan if I get too attached. To be honest, Sam and Chacha, I can see myself spending the rest of my life with this new guy. I can feel that he feels the same, but things can happen in an instant. Kaya may anxiety ko keeps hindering me from being fully happy with my situation right now. Do you ever get that? Yung parang, we discussed that before, yung parang sobrang happy mo, nag-aabang ka na ng may mangyaring masama.
Yeah, last time, di ba sinabi natin yun?
Diba? We talked about
parang
that.
kabado ka na kasi may pattern.
Correct. Parang life it's impossible to be this good.
Yeah,
There's some may babawian ako nito.
correct.
Diba?
Which is a bad habit.
It is a bad
Oo.
habit because I'm starting to realize, not always, I used to have that habit, but I start to realize that the blessings that you receive, you deserve.
You deserve it.
May
Hindi ka
reason-
naghihintay na porke sunod-sunod yung blessings.
Ano sa may malas dito.
Yes.
Then you're manifesting the malas.
But sometimes, hindi mo lang maalis yung, hindi naman pagiging pessimist yun eh. It's just that, alam mo lang na life itself, hindi perfect. So alam
True.
mong, after nung mga good happenings, may kasunod na hindi maganda.
Pero that's a more realistic view.
Yeah.
Na parang alam mong life is may ups and downs talaga
ups
in
and
life.
downs, yun yun.
Instead of waiting for the down,
Na mangyari na lang.
enjoy the up.
Kesa mina-manifest mo na may hindi magandang
Boom.
mangyayari.
Mismo
True.
yan. Any advice on how to deal with overthinkers like me overthinkers about the future would be greatly appreciated. I'm a super fan of the podcast. I listen to it to my drive to work, going home. Thank you po so much from Anthony, California.
Uy, salamat naman. May mga nakikinig sa ating mga Englisher sa ibang bansa. Pati mga Englisher dito sa Pinas. Kahit ang Englisher lang dito ay si Sam. Char. But anyway, ikaw. Kasi ako, aminado ako, overthinker ako. And hindi ko I don't know how to tell you na labasan mo yan. Kasi ako, I myself is an overthinker. But siguro, nawawala.
What do you overthink about?
Everything.
Like
everything,
specific.
every single thing. Number one, about my children. Kapag hindi ako kasama, parang ito talaga nanay utak talaga to. Pag di ka kasama ng anak mo, nasa school man yan, nasa bahay, parang lagi mo iniisip, mapapano sila. Kahit in good hands naman sila. Number two.
I couldn't blame you. Like what's been happening to the Philippines, mga situation natin these days, which is very sad. Sorry, but I'll bring it up nonetheless. No, itong mga nasa sasakyan ka lang, nagatid ka lang ng tao sa airport, nadali ka pa.
I mean, maiisip mo ba na mapapahama ka sa paghahatid ng loved one mo?
Correct. In a split second.
Yung isa pa yung nangyari sa SCTEX, nag-aabang lang kayo sa toll booth para magbayad. Naisip mo pa ba dahil nakahinto na mapapahama kayo? So now, I overthink na every time magdadrive ako, may mangyayari hindi maganda or pag lalabas yung anak ko dahil naka-school bus, iniisip mo, wag naman sana.
Because you're putting your children's hands in somebody else's or safety.
Mas na-overthink ako ngayon. Hindi lang sa mga anak, hindi lang sa sitwasyon natin. I mean, sa lahat sa bahay, sa work.
Inisip ko,
ikaw, saan ka nag-overthink?
Marami.
Work? Pero pinaka.
I'm sure you can see that I overthink work, diba?
Yeah.
I overthink career decisions. I overthink diba?
Kahit na ang ganda na nung kinalalagyan mo. Ayun nga minsan
You're never content.
Exactly. Parang yun minsan yung nakakapagtaka okay ka naman, but why do we have to overthink?
Diba, next year may project ba ako? Diba, okay pa ba to next year? That was me, I think, siguro 4 or 5 years ago.
So ngayon hindi na.
I'm still practicing the art of not overthinking.
So, come on, teach us paano hindi mag-overthink. Kasi
it's really,
kagabi lang bago matulog, nag-overthink ako.
Hindi, totoo yan. I used to get that. Yung hindi ako makatulog kasi ang dami ko iniisip.
And I'm sure when you're driving, you're thinking about a lot of stuff.
Kaya minsan, diba, sabi nga nila, it's delikado to be alone with your own thoughts.
Alam mo kayo, nakakamiss yung mga moments ang iniisip mo lang, ano isusuot mo mamaya dahil may lakad kayo ng barkada.
Diba?
Yung mga days na hindi naman kalakihan yung bank account mo, pero ang iniisip mo lang talaga na paano mo maitatawid na may inuman ka mamaya tas maaga yung pasok mo kinabukasan.
Exactly.
Ganun lang.
Yun lang naman yung gusto mo mangyari ngayon. Ang dami mo iniisip whether it's necessary or not. But I think we've been built that way.
To overthink?
To overthink based on like always looking at your phone, seeing what's current, scrolling, doomsday scrolling, diba? Scroll ka ng scroll. It affects, I think, our minds na we're always anxious. We're always worried now. What's next? What am I gonna do next? Kailangan ba ganito yung katawan ko? Punta ba akong gym today? Magagawa ko ba to? Ang dami nating iniisip that we forget to live in the moment.
Yeah.
We forget to enjoy life. We get to enjoy what our blessings are. And re-relay ko to mamaya kay Anthony before we
doon sa nangyayari sa kanya. And not just that, hindi lang ikaw mismo yung apektado, yung mga relationships natin sa tao. Kasi pag nag-overthink ako, mainit lagi ang ulo ko, asawa ko lagi kawawa.
Pero yun,
totoo yun, aminin nyo.
Na-release mo sa ibang tao.
Minsan, pag nag-overthink ka, hindi naman kasalanan ng kasama mo, pero napapasa mo sa kanya lahat ng hang-ups mo, lahat ng mga iniisip mo. Which is a bad thing. Di ba?
I mean, meron na siguro perks ang overthinker kasi kahit paano, maayos lahat. Sa kakaisip mo.
True.
Pero ang problema dyan, it gets tiring.
True.
Nakakapagod mag-overthink. So, ibabalik ko to kay Anthony. The situation, you've had a failed relationship. 3 years, you gave that person your trust. You gave him, everything. Nag-break kayo. Now you're in a new situation, dating this absolutely wonderful person for 9 months. He wants you to move in, but you're overthinking kasi nga na-hurt ka dati na should I jump into another relationship where I have another, I'm gonna be vulnerable again. I have that opening na masaktan na naman ako ng taong to. Would I jump in?
Yes. Kasi, I mean, kadalasan naman yung overthink natin, hindi nangyayari. Yun nga yung masama doon. We keep on thinking about things na hindi pa nangyayari at kadalasan never naman nangyari. So, yung pag-overthink, kahit ako, mahirap ko pa siyang labasan sa ngayon, I can really say na yan ang isa sa mga rason kung bakit hindi tayo fully maging happy sa life. Kasi lagi natin iniisip, baka mangyari to, baka mangyari yan. Tapos di naman mangyayari. Pinoproblema mo ang isang bagay na hindi pa nangyayari.
Well, whether it does or does not happen, sa akin, cross the bridge when you get there.
True.
If it's a tomorrow problem, make it a tomorrow problem. Why do you have to make it a problem today when that's a tomorrow problem?
Ang sarap sabihin.
Diba? Okay.
Ang sarap sabihin pero ang hirap gawin.
Mahirap gawin. Gets ko naman, it's scary. You know why? Especially for Anthony's situation. Nasaktan ka na kasi.
Yeah.
And alam mong nag-invest ka, you gave so much, time, effort, money into this person. Pero ngayon, parang nasaktan ka and ayaw mo na maulit. You don't want to go through that.
Yung sakit na yun.
You don't want to go through that situation again. Kasi masakit. You don't want to deal with that again.
Yung mga sakit na yan ang reason kung bakit ito tayo ngayon. Balikan niyo yung mga sakit niyo before.
True.
Bago pa si Esa.
Makes you who
yung
you
mga
are.
relationships na
Can
meron kayo
I
dati.
name names?
Pwede.
Tanong ko lang kung pwede.
Bulong mo na lang sa akin. Sino doon ang mga nanakit sa'yo, Papi?
Wow.
Or is it the other way around? Umawing ka na dito.
Wow.
Yung pagkakaka-wow niya. Pero like seriously, yung mga pinagdaanan natin in the past, ngayon nga dahil okay na tayo, pag binalikan natin siya, di ba tinatawanan na lang natin siya. Kung meron mang mga nangyari in the past sa buhay ko, I'm sure yung ibang tao baka ganito rin, I wouldn't change a thing. Kahit yung mga pinakamasasakit, kahit pa yung mga masasakit na ginawa sa akin ng asawa ko, nung bago pa kami ikasal, hindi ko babaguhin lahat yon. Kasi kung ano man yung relationship na meron kami ngayon, galing yun dun eh. Sa mga natutunan namin from the pain, from the suffering, from that heartache, yung mga buliyawan, yung mga hiyawan noon.
But you're saying that now kasi after, when the wounds heal,
Yes.
that's when you can look back and say, this happened. So I can grow and I can get to where I am today. Diba? When those wounds heal, kasi pag yung wounds fresh pa, masakit talaga. Like Anthony took 3 years to heal, diba? Pero would you also waste the opportunity na baka eto naman yung right guy, eto naman yung tama for you, just because you were so hurt and torn with the past one na hindi mo na pagbibigyan tong bagong blessing, bagong person in your life kasi masyado ka nasaktan nung last. You're closing your doors to another opportunity. I'm not gonna say na this guy would be the end all. Ito na rin yung magiging forever mo, no? But it would be unfair to you.
Kung hindi niya susubukan.
Yeah, if you don't try. Because you would also never know.
True.
And then one day said mo, shit, sayang. Shit, sayang. And you don't want to be living a life na puro shit, sayang, because you had to go through a painful experience.
Alam mo I think napag-usapan natin to before, sa trabaho, ikaw, super risk taker mo. Ako, hindi. Pero sa love life, mega over risk taker
Ikaw?
ako. Super duper.
Baliktad tayo.
Kasi parang laging sa utak ko, baka ito eh.
Baka ito na yun.
Oh, what if siya yun? Ano kung masaktan ako? Okay lang.
It was worth it.
Sinubukan ko.
It was worth
Pero
it.
sa trabaho, hindi ako ganun. Kanya-kanya talaga tayo dito ng risk na dapat i-take. Or kung hanggang saan lang yung kaya nating i-take. But actually, it's up to you. Pero for me kasi, kung love life yung pinag-uusapan natin, someone na makakasama mo habang buhay, that will make you happy, then it's a risk na okay lang. Kung hindi man mag-work, at least nasubukan mo.
Because if it works, imagine, diba?
Yung happiness naman.
Imagine the
True.
happiness that it could bring you kasi nga, it worked out. Diba? So,
Tsaka matindi kasi nito, kahit sino naman talaga karelasyon natin, di naman natin malalaman unless we try.
no guarantees.
Diba? I mean, ngayon, di ko nga sure kung kami na ba talaga ni Mike. Gusto natin, for sure.
Of
I mean,
course.
lahat naman tayo, ganun talaga sa relationship
We
na
hope for
meron
the best. We hope for the
always
best.
hope for the best, pero hindi natin sure what's gonna happen. What if biglang magkadaupang palad in real life yung asawa ko tsaka si Ivana, ipagpalit niya ako kay Ivana.
Naku,
Di
si
ba?
Ivana
Wow,
talaga.
Ivana
na-bring up
talaga.
Mike, si Ivana naman na-bring up.
Di ba? Kasi nung isang araw,
Unfollow-
pinapakita niya sa
unfollow mo
akin
na
yung
yan.
mga bagong pictures ni Ivana.
Ayan,
Ang bastos
follow mo
ng
yan.
asawa ko, di ba, sa harap ko. Hindi, pinapakita niya lang kung sino kaibigan niya nag-like. Sabi niya, si ano,
Ganun
yung
din si Slick Rick, malamang nag-like
yung
yan.
Tinignan mo ako nakalike si Sam. In fairness, di ka nakalike. Parang si Sam din yan. I mean, si asawa ko, hindi ka nakafollow kay Ivana.
Tingnan natin, hindi ako nakafollow ng Ivana.
Ipatutunayan niya sa lahat ng Huy, Michael Guevara, gayahin mo to.
Hindi ko pinapalo.
Sino sexy lang pinapalo
mo? Pero hindi ko pa nagkiklik. Feeling ko.
Yung pinakabagong picture.
Pipili ako ng random. Para mas masaya.
Yung bago.
Pipili ako random. May bago ba to?
Yung sumasayaw. Punta ka dun sa Reels. Meron siyang magandang sayaw ngayon na trending ngayon.
Okay, pipili ako ng bago. I can give probably 2 names na feeling ko makikita ko nag-like.
Sige. Sino?
Michael Guevara, number 1, Slick Rick.
Hindi nag-like
Sino
yan.
dito?
Hindi nag-like yung asawa.
Pipili ako random para mas masaya.
Hindi ko di nag-like asawa ko. Naka-follow pero di nagla-like.
Ito yan, kapak. Okay.
Hindi masyado yan. Wag yan. Tingnan mo kung sino mga nakalike.
Slick Rick! Sabi ko, in fairness, wala si Mike. Pero ito, sa inyo number 1, Slick Rick. Payari ka, boy.
Crush niya si Ivana?
Lahat ng mga okay.
Asawa ko naka-follow pero hindi siya nagla-like. Nung time na yon pinakita niya lang sa akin na, uy, si nakalike ko. Yung isang tropa niya.
Ganun talaga.
Ganon. But anyway, mabalik tayo dito sa risking it with someone na hindi ka sigurado kung sasaktan ka ba or hindi.
You gotta risk it to taste the biscuit.
Grabe talaga.
Nakakausap ko yung mga scientist eh.
Grabe yung mga quotable quotes ito. Ano yung last time na sinabi mo sa amin about money? Sabi ko kasi, what if I'm happy inside that box? Ano yung, may ganun ka, tas may sinabi ka na, you can be a winner. Something like that. Di ba? Ngayon, ulitin mo? Yung biscuit? Limp biscuit?
Sometimes you have to risk it to taste that biscuit.
Oh, because if you do not risk it,
there's no biscuit. No biscuit to taste, 'di ba? No, sayang parang we're like pareho naman tayo that alam natin nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah.
We're not saying this is gonna work. And it's also unfair to you na sige pasok ako dito sa bago pero 50% lang. Kasi takot ako eh. It's unfair to you, it's unfair to the person who will also, get into a relationship. Kasi sayang.
Na 50% lang bibigay mo.
Parang like on your toes na teka lang gusto ko to give more to this relationship pero ayoko kasi baka ma-hurt lang ako.
Tatakot.
So alam mo yung balik tayo ng mga high school, college days yung feeling ng ultimate kilig.
Oo.
Yung tag kong uke.
Anong
ultimate kilig experience.
Maghunos dili ka. Ultimate kilig experience. Okay.
Yung parang para sa umall in ka, kaya yung kilig mo all in din. Parang lumebel 100. Kasi umall in ka. So yung level 100 din yung na-feel mong kilig. Kasi yung parang you're just walking on eggshell. So parang yung kilig mo, ayaw mo, kasi yung tao meron kung pwede may suppress yung kilig mo eh.
Pwede itago.
Na parang, nag-text si crush.
Ito hindi talaga.
Relax lang.
Ito hindi. Hindi mo ma-hide.
Ito, ang sarap ng feeling na yung kiligin ka tapos boom!
Yun na yun talaga.
Yung parang, narinig ko pa lang yung beep ng cell. Tutut! Alam mo nung siya yun.
At
kasi nag-vibrate na sa bones mo.
Yung okay na yan na sinasabi mo, hindi niya yan ma-feel kung hindi siya mag-risk.
Mismo, yun yung point ko.
Okay.
Kung hanggang 50% lang
yung okay feels.
Yes.
When was the last time you felt that, guys? Okay feels.
Okay feels.
I mean, di ba kasi yun yung sinasabi mo, kaya nga ang example mo, high school life. Kasi yun yung madalas ang dali nating kiligin.
Kasi parang ito, kinokontrol mo yung kilig mo. Ayoko kiligin masyado.
Edad, I'm sure makaka-relate sa akin yung mga kasing edad ko na 38 years old. Minsan na lang tayo maka-feel ng uke. So, madalas buwisit tayo sa mga asawa natin.
Ay, nako. Pag ako naka-experience ng uke, talagang,
So, itong letter sender, kung kasing edad ka namin, ito na yung chance mo to feel that.
No, because you can suppress your feelings. Totoo naman eh. Pwede ka magbantay. Kaso, sayang yung feelings.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, para ka nagpamasahe. Para ka nagpamasahe pero
sa legs lang.
Legs lang, arm lang.
Hindi mo walang pinahagod yung likod.
Pero ready ka na mag-full body massage.
Hindi ka nagpa-full body.
Pero binayaran mo full body.
Pero di ba nakaka-bad trip yun na legs lang pinamasahe mo tapos sobrang sarap. Kaya lang wala ng oras o kaya takot ka kasi ay teka may masakit pa dito sa bandang likod. Wag na muna. Kahit pa sinabi ng masahista na I'll be gentle.
Yes. Diba? So,
ba't tayo napunta dito sa uke at gentle? Ikaw talaga hindi. Pero yeah.
Tied up lahat yan. Diba? Whatever you're willing to give is also sometimes what you're willing to, normally what you're willing to receive. If you're willing to receive only 50% of the feelings, you will also experience 50% of the feelings. You give 100%, you will experience 100% of the feelings.
But I think, hindi siya darating sa point na yon kung patuloy siyang mag-overthink.
Yeah.
So I think yung una mong dapat i-cure is your mind. Lahat ng mga overthinkers out there na katulad namin ni Sam, na ganito yung attitude, di ba? Na parang di pa naman nangyayari, pero iniisip mo na, ano bang dapat gawin? Ano bang dapat isipin? Ako, whenever I overthink, nag-work sa akin yung talagang hinga ka ng malalim. I take a shower. It works for me. I mean, gawin nyo yun. Baka sakaling mag-work din sa inyo. Then after that, medyo mas okay na ako. Mas kalmado na ng slight yung utak ko. Or I bike, I run, I do things for myself. And then after that, mas hindi na ako nag-overthink. Overthinking kills joy. I mean, di ba? Tigilan
Kasi
natin
naabangan
yan.
mo yung the negative that might happen.
Na ngayon, nangyayari dito sa letter center.
Kaya hanggang foot massage ka lang. Kung pwede mo na, pwede na yung full body massage.
Na sobrang sarap.
Di ba? Hindi, foot lang ako, sorry. But, so anyway.
And with everything that's happening now, ngayon, parang yun nga, iniisip ko sa mga kaliwat kanang nangyayari ngayon, mapa-road crash man yan, or kung ano man na hindi maganda, doon natin mas maiisip na dapat hindi na tayo masyadong nag-iisip ng sobra kasi nga, ang iksi ng buhay, tas puro pag-overthink lang gagawin mo.
Learn to live in the moment.
That's it.
Enjoy what's there. Diba? If you think it's a good move to move in with him, it'll develop the relationship into something better. Do it. Enjoy it. Live in the moment. Don't expect something bad to happen. Don't manifest that. And if something does happen, then deal with that when
it's part of life.
Deal with that when that time comes. If it's a tomorrow problem, deal with it tomorrow. Don't make a tomorrow problem your problem today.
Amen.
On that note, we thank you for listening to the podcast. My name is Sam YG.
And this is Chacha.
God bless. God bless. Be good. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.